So we got the car up on jack stands. This is going to be the second part of the exhaust video. Here's the intermediate pipe. Last time, if you remember, I did put the head pipe on. It's a 2.25 inch exhaust, where the old head pipe is only 1 3/4. But this only goes down to about here, which is right in front of the front tires, as you can see. So the intermediate pipe goes to the back here, and then there is a hanger for the muffler. So today's episode, we're going to be trying to get this intermediate pipe on, maybe the muffler, and maybe a short ride to see if I can feel any difference. But we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let me talk a little bit about the project first, because some of you might be saying, why are you wasting all this time putting bigger pipes on a Slant Six? Now, I guess the main reason for that is that it's sort of the beginning to what's coming next. So, bigger size exhaust. I actually have a Super 6 manifold for this, which is actually a 2-barrel manifold that was put on like 74 through 78 Dusters and Plymouth Velares and Dodge Aspens. So I had that. I have a 2-barrel carburetor. A little at a time, I'm going to be doing certain things. I have another head for the car, which at some point I'm going to get polished and ported, and also have bigger valves put in. And then the last thing probably, which we'll do on this car, it's all upper end stuff, is to put like a very light cam in it. But the reason why I'm doing the exhaust is it starts with that, and you need the flow. It doesn't make sense to do all this top end work and then have a flow issue. So this will be fun to do. I can ride the car around until I do the other projects and have a free flowing exhaust. So that's basically the reason why I'm doing this whole thing. All right, let's take a look at the underneath the car and see about how this fits. Obviously you can see that it's mandrel bent to follow the contours of the car. This is specifically made for this year car, 66 Dart. From Accurate Exhaust, and let's see how it fits. Okay, so I do have the intermediate pipe connected to the head pipe. I'm trying to figure out if these contours are correct. Obviously this can be positioned 360 degrees, and it sort of makes sense the way it is now, but what I'm going to try to do is fit the muffler in there. The muffler actually sits in a little pocket area up here, and then right above or right before the rear there's a hanger, so everything sort of hangs off of that one hanger. So this is in, yet still somewhat cobbled. I don't really need this holder here, but I used it to sort of align everything, and until I tighten everything down properly, I'm going to leave this in because I'm not trying to pinch these in too much to where they can't be taken out easily and remaneuvered. And the reason I'm doing that is I have my muffler in, but I really don't have a tailpipe yet because I really couldn't afford the tailpipe at this time. So what I intend on doing is just leaving this on the hanger. I don't know if you can see up here, it's on this hanger. But I don't want to actually be riding it around too much because there is a brake line right there. So I may get some sort of down pipe on this, you know, just to come down until I can get the funds together to get the over the axle outlet for this. As I'd said before, I may not have said before, but these exhaust pipes are pretty expensive. And the main reason, or another reason why they're expensive, is that the shipping. This company is in Washington State, so just the shipping alone was pretty expensive. But it seems to be pretty good. I don't know if this hangs too low. I don't think so. But anyway, I got these things sort of tight where the muffler won't move. And here you can tell as I shake on this that it's pretty sturdy. I don't think it's going anywhere. And I'm not going to be taking the car on any long drives or anything like that. So it should be fine. This winter is when I'm going to be doing or finishing up a lot of these projects, so it's not like I'm going to be riding around in the car all the time. Alright, so I got one more clamp to put on, and this is up here where the head pipe and the intermediate pipe kind of join together, and just want to make sure that this is somewhat straight, and we'll put a clamp on here. And then I think we'll take this thing for a test ride, see how it sounds. Alright, everything's kind of tightened up. As I said, I'm not like over torquing these things right now, just in case they need adjustment. But let's give it a go and see how it sounds. That doesn't sound too much different than an open pipe. Okay, impressions. Definitely has a nice little rumble to it. Okay, so it sounds like a Slant Six. Definitely a lot louder in the car than it was with the other muffler. Don't know if I'm going to like that or not. We'll have to see. Can always put a resonator off the back. Here we go. It's got a drone to it. So, I don't know if you're a fan of drones or not, but that's what it is. Do I feel any difference speed-wise, power-wise? Not really. Again, it's not warmed up. It's getting near temperature now. I'll be back. Take it to my little test track here, do a couple passes so we get an idea what it sounds like on the outside. that's the drive-by. Yeah, it might be a little louder than I want it, to be honest with you. Okay, so we'll address that. Like I said, I like that the exhaust pipe kind of seems to tuck in there pretty nice. I mean, I can see the very front of it, right about there-ish, but it's not bad, especially when you come up this side. Now, the next thing I'm going to be working on, and I think you can get an idea, and I've talked about this, about how it sags in the back. Now, we are on a little bit of an incline, and there is a bunch of stuff in the trunk. But you can see that the back end of this is really low. So I'm going to be anxious to get those springs on. Probably going to work on that this week. Bring this ride height up a little bit. It should be up about, I'd say, another inch, and that's because of saggy springs. So I think that's going to make a real big difference to the stance of the car. All right, that's about it for this one. We'll carry on with the work, and we'll go from there. It smells like a lot of fumes in here from paint burning off and stickers on the tailpipes and stuff. Not the tailpipe. A lot more rattly in here too. Got a good rattle to it. I'm gonna have to find out where all those are coming from, because it's somewhat annoying, to be honest with you. I guess I'm not a kid anymore and don't enjoy making a lot of noise, but who knows? Maybe I do. Let's go this way. Let's see if we can